Two guests who are joining us at this point. Imran Nabi, spokesperson of the National Conference, is with us, as is PKD Nambiar, analyst and BJP supporter, also with us on the show.
Ankita, this has become more of like a fashion these days that if the Enforcement Directorate or a CBI put up an inquiry on a political leader, suddenly it becomes that it is opposition leaders have been attacked and they have been put into some kind of a pressure tactics. But whereas the real truth, anybody whomsoever a journalist like you can check, that thousands of cases have been filed every day by Enforcement Directorate. That include political leaders too. There may be a large number of businessmen and many other kind of people. If there is some kind of a doubt in Enforcement Directorate, or for that matter any central
PKD Nambiar, how many of these politicians are actually sort of in any way linked with the ruling party?
No, that is one thing you need to understand. It is something very easily blame that, oh yes, why there is no BJP leaders have not been pushed into the CBI. Or, may I ask something, that why there is no opposition leaders have been able to put up a blame on a BJP leaders even till today? There is no corruption charges is coming up. So why do you want that? Is it not like a tit for tat? You need to also understand there is a culture in this country. These are all these, whether it is from Kashmir to Kerala, large number of family enterprises, even though they call themselves as a political parties, these are all like a family enterprises, which is grandfather, father, and son, and then grandson.
Mr. Nambiar, without going into generalities, in this specific case, even the Enforcement Directorate is saying that he's been called in to help with investigations. At this point, no allegations are being made, even by the Enforcement Directorate.
So this is precisely the case. In this case, for an example, a bank has bought a property which is much higher than the market price, and the person Omar Abdullah was then the chief minister. If he has got some kind of an information, if the agencies want him to help out on this investigation, why the people are talking about it as if that he's been called and there is an allegation on him, or this is a witch hunt or anything? I think every law enforcement agencies will do their job.